Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. I hope all is well, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you have tuned in, there may be messages for you here. Okay. My fire signs. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Glad to have you. Okay. I do appreciate you guys, to the subscribers who are my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your patience. Okay, I really do appreciate you guys for showing up, and I'm grateful that I can show up too. Okay. Again, I hope all is well with you, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, NSJ. Let's see what's going on in the spiritual streets for my fire signs. Okay, we're gonna start off with Declare and Decree deck. This is a matter of burning and releasing. This part may not resonate with you. If it does not, you can push forward. Everybody's not religious. Everybody's not spiritual. So therefore, you choose what side of the fence works best for you, and that's what you go with, okay? So we're going to go with this. This is my Declare and Decree deck. Each card has a ritual on it. You write that ritual down, set your intentions to release that negative energy, whatever comes out on the card. You give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team for helping you to release that particular energy. And then, of course, you set fire to it and you burn it. Why is this? Because fire is a form of releasing, okay? When you burn something down, it burns to ashes, right? You completely demolish it. Right? And fire is a very strong element, as are the others. So yes, in burning and releasing, you want to write it down, set your intentions, and burn it. Because again, it's a form of releasing negative energies from your energy, from your person, from your life, from your environment. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and use the Declare and Decree deck, see what possible energies need to be removed for my fire signs. Alright, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Again, if it does not resonate with you, push forward. This part might not be for you. Okay? So let's see what we have. All thoughts, conditioning, and indoctrination that does not serve my highest good. Okay? Is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Okay? Write it down, set your intentions to release it. Give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father, your spiritual team, for assisting you with the releasing it. And then burn it, of course, in a safe place. All thoughts and conditioning, okay? And indoctrination. So this does speaks about religious as well. This is religious factors as well, okay? Indoctrination. That does not serve. Okay? So that means someone's belief system may have changed. Okay, you don't believe the same. You don't think the same way. You don't want to be traditional. You don't want to do what your great grandmother did or your great grandfather did, or you don't want to accept what they accepted. You don't want to live the life that they live. You want to do something different. That has to do with the way you were brought up. That has to do with religious factors. That has to do with conditioning. Okay, so we're going to see how this applies to the messages. All right. Hopefully that part resonated for someone, okay? Past, present, future energies. Only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. Do not try to make messages fit. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's not for you. If you can't relate to it in any kind of way, that's only because it's not for you. And that is okay, all right? Something that could be happening for you currently. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be energies that have already occurred. It could be energies in time to come, okay? Okay, somebody here could be learning something new, okay, or wanting to learn something new. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Past, present, future energies for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could want to communicate with you and they finding it difficult to communicate, or they're not sure how to approach you or communicate with you, okay? They may want to speak a truth, or they know that they can't come unless they speak a truth, unless they be authentic with you. Okay? Someone is very much aware that they must come correct. They gotta come correct. However they come, they got to come correct. They got to speak the truth. They got to say what's true, what's real. Okay? It can't be fake Jaking up in here. All right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, guys. Let's see what we have for you here. Four of Swords, the Star, Lovers, and the World. All right. Something's taking off. Okay. We have the Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. So, you could be waiting for something to happen. You could be waiting for a situation to play out. You could be waiting to see how a situation may play out on its own. Okay, without you having a whole lot of input, or without you doing a whole lot of maybe taking action. You may be holding back to see how something plays out. All right. There's definitely an energy of you reflecting, definitely an energy of healing, and an energy of detachment as well. And it's because you are no longer at a fork in the road. You have chose a direction or a path in life that suits you, that you find to be healing. Okay? Something that you find to be healing that suits you. You could very well be in the Queen of Pentacles energy right now, and you are definitely loving yourself, showing yourself a lot of gratitude, patience, faith, self-commitment, love, okay, nurturing right now. And this could have people at odds with you about this. How you're nurturing yourself right now could have people at odds. But there's something you're also being enlightened about when it comes to you being detached, when it comes to spiritual intervention or spiritual downloads, spiritual connection, okay? There's something you're being enlightened about. Something that it's going to put you in the knowing. You're going to know, okay? Spiritual connection, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual alignment. This is the number 12, which reduces to a 3. There's spiritual connection, spiritual alignment, spiritual path. You could be a life path 3 as well, okay? But you could also, at this time, you're reflecting on how you may have also created boundaries with someone and how those boundaries have played out to serve you, okay? You probably waited, Hangman, to see how it would play out after you created boundaries with someone, okay? Yeah, commitment, Hierophant. Spirituality too. Someone here is tapping into spirituality, or you already have, or you have separated and healed from a commitment in the past, and where you had to take a different route, a different path from someone, a lover, possibly an earth sign, okay? And you've surrendered to this past. You've surrendered to this path. I said past. So something about the past energy with the Six of Cups, somebody could be reminiscing about you or you them. Someone could be remembering how healing your energy was when you were around them. How peaceful your energy was, how calming your energy was, and how much your energy may have affected them in a very peaceful way, a calming way, a loving way, okay? Someone's reminiscing, and it could very well be you as well. Take it as resonates, okay? Yeah, Six of Swords moving on to calmer waters. After separation, after healing from a situation. But at the same time, choosing yourself now. Okay? You created some great boundaries too. You decided to create boundaries with someone. Could possibly be an earth sign or air sign. Yeah, which closed out a cycle. So a whole new cycle can begin. That's what you don't see coming, a whole new cycle. A cycle that very well may shock you too. You may be very surprised on this journey. This is a new journey, new path, new era. Because you may have spoke truth, because you said what needed to be said, because you may have addressed a situation or a person or a group of people as well. Could be family. You may have had to address them. about the path you chose to take, away from another lover who they may have felt was good for you, who you chose that you didn't want no more. Okay, because some of you are dealing with family people who want to have a hand in your love life, and that can cause problems because they're trying to choose people for you, and they don't need to choose for you. You have to choose for yourself. So there's a cycle that you have closed out with a lover. And it could have been a marriage. You may have closed out a cycle on a marriage. There could have very well been a divorce here that has happened. We shall see with the King of Wands energy. And this could very well be your energy. It could have been you. This could be you. I often say Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So some of you could be separating from a water sign as well. Or someone who's just overly emotional. Way too emotional. Okay, so... yeah, which caused an imbalance. Okay, so you could very well, my fire signs, be operating in this King of Wands energy. It's an action oriented energy, right? It's an energy that says, I know what I want, I know where I'm going, I know which way I'm going, and I'm about to pursue that. All right, I want to pursue another direction. I want to expand. I want to do better. I want to be better. I'm hearing I have people to see and places to go. All right, places to go, people to see, things to do. Right. So there's an energy of a Three of Wands here. Expansion, meeting up with people of like mindset, meeting up with people who are going in the same direction as you. Some of you, this is soul tribe energy of expansion. Three of Wands, receiving, starting new, focus on the new, having a vision, visualizing that new life that you want, visualizing that path that you want, visualizing, that life, and expanding. Okay, Three of Wands energy, receiving, ships coming in elsewhere, and you're okay with your ships coming in elsewhere, right? Yeah, success and happiness, starting anew, starting fresh, starting over. It's like a fool energy. I don't mind taking a risk. I don't mind taking a chance. I don't mind doing something I've never done before. I'm willing to jump into the unknown because I'm ready for something new. Okay? There's a new energy here. All right, Four of Pentacles. You could very well be saving money at this time and holding back your energies from situations, people, even places, things you may decide you don't want to be a part of anymore, people you may not want to be a part of anymore, people you may be also cutting off, people you may be detaching from family to friends to old co-workers, old friendships, family relationships. These relationships or situationships could be very much stagnant at this time, right? And when you're dealing with stagnation, then you're not doing anything. It's like you're sitting still, like you're hovering, right? Yeah, like you're and what is that? Like you're in a buffering mode, right? You're not going anywhere when you're stagnant, okay? Because there's uncertainty, there's no balance there, right? But I feel like you're choosing you at this time with the Two of Swords and the Lovers is you choosing yourself. Okay, and more than likely you have healed from some commitment or another, some long-term commitment that could have very well been a divorce here. But someone possibly wants to hold on to you, and you could be holding back from someone, be it a water sign, an earth sign, possibly, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a Taurus, that you're holding back from. That's a possibility here. Some of you, it could be a like fire sign as well. All the signs are showing up, so take it that resonates for you. Yes, someone may be in regret. Someone could be in a depression stage right now. Possibly someone who disappointed you could be feeling that disappointment themselves at this time, and some inner conflict with the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. Fives are the number of change, right? That's the odd numbers. They're numbers of change. Five of conflict, what you're thinking, what you're feeling energetically, but it's noisy. Just like that noise you just heard. It's noisy, conflict, noisy, arguing, bickering, picking, complaining, things like that. Okay? And someone could feel this way, having a little conflict within themselves, a little depression within themselves, somewhat of a guilty conscience, depression even, because it's like you're moving on without them. You're the star, you're healed, your energy is healing. This is something that someone is also taking in and understanding at this point. If they purposely tried to misunderstand you, they're regretting that energy, being in that energy with you. Okay? But someone is definitely wanting to hold on to you because you have a whole new cycle happening. Whole new world. A whole new world. Okay? Yeah, someone could want to express an apology to you. There's that King of Cups energy. Someone could be walking away or dealing with a fire sign, or you, a fire sign, yeah. Because like I said, all the elements are showing up. You have fire here that you guys are fire signs here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, right? And you could very well be dealing with a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but it's possible. You could be walking away and had to detach from an air sign or a water sign, okay? Preferably a water sign, because somebody here was a little bit too much in their feminine. If you're a female, you could have been dealing with a man who was way too emotional, way too in his feelings, okay? And if you're a male, you could have dealt with a female who was just way too dramatic, okay? To some extent. All right, take it how it resonates for you. But this has caused you to soul search as well. Because you could be in an energy where you're saying, what is causing me to attract people or persons or a particular energy to where you're constantly dealing with heartbreak, betrayal, people trying to run guilt trips on you, right? People being obsessed with your energy for the wrong reasons, right? False apologies, people not being authentic, lovers not being authentic, right? People holding back from you, not being their authentic self, playing mind games or what have you. These are the things that you may be saying, why do I continue to attract this energy? That's the energy of reflecting, Four of Swords. You're reflecting. Where did this Two of Swords, Three of Swords energy come in at? When did this start? How did I attract this Three of Swords energy? Four of Swords energy, where you had to heal your heart many a time. Someone here, you had to heal your heart on your own more than one or two times here. Okay? And this is what's making you choose a different path, because you want a different outcome in life now. You want to be successful in your relationships. You want to be successful with your friendships, right? You want to be successful with your love partner, your love relationships, right? So I think that there is a moment of reflection, because you have the Hermit here as well as the Four of Swords. There's a moment of reflecting of, why am I constantly attracting these types of low vibrational energies? People that come in only to seek out your attention, only to seek to use your energy, only to seek to use you for material reasons, financial reasons, sexual reasons, right? So there may have been a moment where you decided to reflect upon this, fire signs, and realize that you needed to be more committed to yourself. You needed to have more boundaries as well, okay? And this is something you decided to start doing. Create more boundaries. Heal yourself. Learn how to use your intuition to where it serves you best. And there's a lot of healing that has happened with the Star card. Okay? And there's a lot of soul searching with the Hermit and the Hanged Man. But there's also, I feel like, awakening, enlightenment from on high, that's causing you to want something new, something fresh, okay? And not settle for anything less. You have people watching, you have people talking, you have people saying things, they don't know what they're talking about, and it's simply because they don't have access to you, or they're no longer in your energy. Or they're in your energy, but they don't know what's going on with you. So what do people do? They assume. They start talking like they know what's happening. They start assuming and making up their own stories. Okay, but I feel like someone is also watching you. They're watching you progress. They're watching you be successful. They're watching you be happy for a change. They're watching you because they realize you have healed, but they're also wondering, how did you heal? Because they didn't have a hand in it and you did it on your own. Yeah, awakening. Judgment has been called upon the heads of your enemies, known and unknown, whether you know it or not. When it comes to the world, judgment, and the wheel of fortune, you might as well say it's your time. You might as well say it's spirit calling you. You have a calling here. And it really does consist of soul searching. It consists of surrendering to the call, whatever that is for you, right? But this is also second chances. Somebody wants to return. Okay? Yeah, we said that. Three of Wands, you are expanding. You are in an energy to receive. Your ships are coming in elsewhere, and you already know this. You're focusing on making sure you get what it is that's going to fulfill your life, your cup, that's going to make you happy, right? That's going to bring you peace. Okay? And some of you are looking to create. You're looking to create for yourself some kind of way here. Okay? Yeah, temperance, balance. That's the first thing you're doing. You're making sure you're balanced within yourself first. Temperance. And someone definitely, there's a possibility you could have someone come in and ask you for forgiveness. Someone may desperately need your forgiveness. Desperately need your forgiveness, okay? And don't let anyone make you feel guilty about your decisions. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right. Don't let anyone try to get you to let your guards down in order to make you feel guilty. If you 222 on the timer, if you let your guards down, it's because you're spiritually led to do so, because you know where it's going to take you, and you're trusting not only the universe, not only yourself, but you're trusting the Most High to lead and guide you there. You've learned many lessons. Oh, but you have. You've learned many lessons. You are the spiritual warrior. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And now you're in this energy where you are to create the life that you really truly want for yourself, because you have the free will to do so. You've been through enough turmoil, or haven't you? You've learned the lessons, or haven't you? Okay? Hangman, allowing things to play themselves out. Surrendering to the call. Surrendering, okay? And there may be a little anxiety, there may be a few worries, or even a few fears, and some uncertainties, but I still feel like you trust yourself more now than ever before. I feel like you know whatever decisions that were made then, you have a chance to make those decisions again, and this time on more stable ground, okay? And feeling more grounded as well. No more worries, no more stress, no more sleepless nights. Somebody deals with insomnia here. Someone has anxiety too. No more. This is something that, yeah, I don't want to use any word that I'm not sure of, but this is something that will fade. Okay? This energy up here, this energy of worry, stress, some of you are worried and stressed because you have children. Okay? And you're wondering how things are going to go, and you're focusing on creating for yourself and being more independent because of your children. You want something to leave to your children. You see, you want to teach your children something different than what you may have grown up to learn, or the family you may have been born into, or the tradition that you may have been raised up in, or the religion you may have been raised up in. It's something different that you'd like to do, that's going to bring new life, world, wheel of fortune, okay? And there will be no more stress, no more worry, no more anxiety, no more heartbreak, no more pain, no more manipulation, no more sabotage, no more. No more attracting those energies either, no more. But instead, focus and working on yourself. And whatever you focus on, whatever you focus your energy on, that's what you will bring into fruition. That's what you will, end up creating for yourself, right? Bottom of the deck. See, somebody wants to bring an offer here, okay? Someone definitely wants to bring an offer. Page of Cups. Page. I said a Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is already out here. Someone who was not serious before, they're ready to be serious now. And you may not really even think of who this person could be, but this is someone you are familiar with, unfortunately, because everybody is not into anybody from no past, anybody, everybody is not for the past. And that is perfectly fine. So if you're not for the past, then more than likely, this message may not resonate for you fully. But there is someone who used to be really immature. This person could be younger than you. This is someone who used to be very immature with how they communicated, with how they show love, with how they show reciprocity. And now they want to actually communicate correctly. They want to be more mature. They want to prove themselves to be more mature. And it may be an energy that you just wouldn't believe. It may be something that may really, really shock you, and you may not even trust it to begin with because you know this person to be somewhat of a self-sabotaging energy. Okay? This is an energy of someone who they wouldn't realize that they've won with you. They didn't realize it. Someone who was so used to losing. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Someone who was so used to losing till they didn't realize that they had won when they had you. They didn't realize they had won. They had the golden ticket. They had the golden opportunity. They had the whole bag. You probably checked off all this person's boxes of whatever they may have wanted in a partner. And yet they self-sabotaged it. 5 of Swords. So this is a person who's used to losing. They're not used to a healthy relationship. They probably was raised in a home to where they were conditioned under religion. Okay? Made to grow up fast. A kid doing grown people things. Okay? But yeah, it's like someone who was used to losing and didn't realize they had won when they had you. That is the best way I could put that. Okay? Yes. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the J. You see, someone who's low-key obsessed with your energy, someone who had to go and allow themselves to heal, okay? Someone you definitely had to separate from. You had to separate from this energy. Someone who had a lot of entities attached to them, right? Who could have put you in a lot of third-party situations, who, like I said, they did not practice equal give and take with you, but you probably was the one who was giving the most. You probably was the one who was holding up the relationship, trying to make things work, trying to force it to work when you're only doing it all by yourself. And you can't do it all by yourself. A relationship takes 2 people. It takes 2 people to tango. So in order to make it healthy, it would take the agreement of 2 people as well. Someone who used to be very obsessed and possibly still have a little obsession with you. They obsessively watch you, that's for certain. They obsessively watch you. Okay? And I feel like they really, truly have a lot of regret when it comes to you. And however this person may have disappointed you, that energy is an energy that they sit in themselves. They are now disappointed. They are now feeling guilty. Okay? Maybe they didn't see your worth. Maybe they didn't give you a chance, Maybe they tried to use you. Maybe they tried to get over on you some kind of way. However it worked, it was not working. A very possessive energy. Someone could be very possessive of you or overly jealous. Like I said, someone is overly emotional, cutthroat, very sarcastic. Okay? But you're the high priestess. Ten of Pentacles energy. This is definitely a family setting. Like I say, you could have been married to this person and you ended up having to get a divorce from this person. Or this was a very long-term relationship. 5 years, 10 years. Okay? But the person was also toxic. This person wants back in. This is a person that may want to express that they've had some enlightenment themselves. They may want to express to you that, they've had some kind of awakening. Okay? And they'd like to approach this differently. They'd like to manifest you back. They want back into your life. Because they want to either invest in you because they don't want to see you go. They want to invest in you. Okay? Or they want to build with you, bring things to fruition with you, but they are afraid of your rejection because to you, fire signs, whoever this person may be, you may see this person as someone who missed an opportunity with you, and they may see it the very same way. I missed an opportunity with my fire sign. I missed this opportunity. Because you are containing your own energy. You are in a healing energy. You are balanced. And you are on your way to something fresh, something new, something you've never done before, but you will be in this Ten of Pentacles energy. And people will watch you succeed. People who low-key hated you, people who low-key hated on you, people who low-key talked about you, said a manner of things that probably wasn't even true, family-wise, on either side of the family, whether it's your side of the family or your partner's side of the family at the time. People who like to manipulate and play mind games, use you on the cool, gaslight you, get you to invest in them, but they don't invest in you, want you to pour into their cup, but they were not willing to pour into yours. These are the things that you're doing away with. These are the things that you're separated from. These are the low vibrational things that you dealt with. These are the energies you dealt with family, friends, so-called family members, so-called lovers. Some of y'all, this can turn into a baby mama, baby daddy thing. Even if you were married to this person, you probably just didn't see them as a dependable spouse anymore. They probably start neglecting you. You start pulling back your energy and you start ignoring them. But you're in this energy of rejecting this person at this point. Okay? Yeah, because of deception. You're not accepting any deceit, no lies, no secrecy. Nobody, a person that shows themselves to be up to no good, you're not for it, but you can see through it. You'll be able to see it. You've learned the lessons. So if somebody tried to come into Seven of Swords energy, you'll see right through it. Okay? But someone definitely wants to express. Yeah, someone wants to communicate. And you may not believe who this person is. You may not even believe that this person is really truly healed. But I feel like they want to come back and express to you that they have. And they'd like to go into this new beginning with you. But again, fire signs, this is free will. You have the free will to choose. Just because a person wants you back, that doesn't mean that you have to go back into it. That doesn't mean you have to trust them again. It's okay to hear a person out. It's okay to let them express. And it's okay to forgive them and let them go their own way. You have free will to do that too. Okay? But some people here, for whoever this is resonating with, some will accept this person back because this person will come back in a new energy. Others of you, you may just hear this person out and may not want to work with this person, but there could be, and you don't have to if that's your choice, but there could be a possibility here at Fire Signs that this person had to go off and learn their own lessons as well, and the departure was necessary in order for you to take two different paths in order to heal some things so that you can come back together, okay, in a better energy, a more higher vibrational type of energy. Again, everybody's not going to accept anyone back from the past, and it's well understood. That's not something you have to do, but it is advice to allow a person to express. If it's their truth, if it's their clarity, if they need to tell you, allow them to express themselves and hear them out. You're not getting back with them. You're not signing any papers. You know, you're not letting them move back in your house. You know, you're not putting them back on the lease and all this other stuff. It's nothing to bind you to this person. Because some of you, you just don't want to be bounded to this person anymore. Because in this hermit mode with the high priestess and the star and temperance, that's a lot of healing. But that's a lot of healing you had to do on your own. So some of you are willing to do away with this person and not be bothered with this person at all because of what this person may have put you through. And you don't want to go back into that. You don't want to revisit that. And that is perfectly fine. You have the free will not to revisit that. If you feel like that's what's best for you, do what's best for you. Others of you, you're going to find out that there's spiritual intervention here. And you're going to find out that you were spiritually awakened by this person so that you could reflect that energy back to them and cause them to have a spiritual awakening as well. And if they took the time to heal when they had that awakening, that plays a part in bringing the connection back together, because you must heal on two different paths. You can't do it together. You're too busy repelling each other. You're too busy, going up against each other, mirroring each other, and not understanding the spiritual path, not understanding the mission. Because there could possibly be mission here with someone. There could possibly be mission here or a purpose here with someone that you're supposed to get together with and carry out a mutual purpose together of helping humanity. That could be possible here. And that person literally had to experience the same hurt they put you through before they could come back to you. Because Spirit allows that. That's a possibility here, that someone had to experience the same heartbreak, the same immature shenanigans, the games, the deception, everything they put you through. It was for them to go experience that so they could see how that feels. And then it was their job to heal from it. Just like you healed from it, it was their job to heal from it. So this basically determines on whether or not this person did the work. Because I can see you did the work with all this healing going on here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you've done the work. That's what the new beginning is all about. That's what new connections is all about. You've done the work. The question is, has this person done the work? If they have, then Spirit will put you in an energy of receiving this person back. But the High Priestess, if they have not, Spirit will give you permission to cut this person completely out of your life. But just hear them out and forgive this person. Forgive them. Because that will be a part of them having to heal as well. Them receiving forgiveness from you is a level of healing. It's a form of healing for this person. So don't block their healing, because you don't want anything blocked that's coming for you. So there's those of you who will hear this person out, forgive, and you may decide you're going to go ahead and work with this person because they have healed. They must be in a new energy though. Okay? Per the universe, Most High Mother and Father, Spirit, judgment has been called. This person had to deal with their karma. They had to deal with their dark night of the soul. They had to deal with them going in hermit mode. They had to deal with being lied to. They had to deal with being humiliated. They had to deal with being manipulated. They had to deal with the same energies and heartbreak they put you through. This person had to go and do this same thing. They had to go experience this for themselves. You couldn't do this with them. They had to go feel this elsewhere. So they learn their lessons on one hand, you learn your lessons on another. They may have awakened you, and by you ignoring them with that Four of Cups energy, by you going off and separating yourself from this person and allowing yourself to go heal, and you had to do this on your own, they had to get their lessons out the way. You had to learn your lessons as well. And you'll know if this person is in the healing energy or not. You're going to know it. You'll be able to see right through it. High Priestess, you'll know it. So you'll know whether or not it's okay to receive this person back. But communication is here. If someone needs to really work on their throat chakra, and that's the thing, communication. The world is at the bottom of a different deck again. So you could be getting ready to travel. Someone here could be getting ready to move as well. Yeah, this person had to deal with their shadow side. See? And this person could have been coming back more than enough time. That's probably why you don't trust it now. Because this person really had to go off more than a few times to get it right. Like, this person was really someone who was a rebel. They were low vibrational, and they were very hard-headed when it came to spirituality. This is the person that probably was religious. Okay? And you very well could be someone spiritual. And this person is somebody who you could just say they were hard-headed. Hard-headed make a soft behind, though. This person was somebody who refused to heal. And that's why it's like an all too familiar energy to you, fire signs. It's all too familiar. Because you may have given this person chance after chance after chance. And each chance you gave them, they didn't show signs of no change. And now it's like, I'm not going to work with this person. I don't trust them. I'm done with that. No, I'm done. No. I'm not working with this person. You probably told the Most High, ain't no way I'm going to work with this person. I don't want nothing to do with this person no more. But see, the thing is, the Most High had to take this person off and let them get a dose of their own medicine. This person probably got them a couple of spiritual butt whoopings. Okay? They done got their butt handed to them a couple of times with all this dirty energy, this low vibrational energy. They had to deal with their shadow side, ghosting, lying, manipulating, cheating, whatever they were doing. Running men, running women, whatever they were doing. Some of you, this person is being honest about their sexuality too. So get ready for that. And that's probably what you don't see coming either. This person's getting ready to be honest about their sexuality. But they had to deal with their shadow side deeply. Because this was a person that was probably really empty. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, they were empty. They were on E. And didn't want to heal. Healing? What's that? I ain't healing nothing. I'm going over here to my homeboy house. Or my homegirl house. Ain't nobody for no healing. Healing who? What? Healing what? I'm going to do me. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. That was this person. Shadow, devil, entities. Being controlled and being controlling. Being dominant. Somebody who probably wanted to control you. Wanted to possess you. Like literally possess your energy. And trying to control you. See? They're needing to do the shadow work. Someone who's very empty and shallow. Probably even disrespectful. Somebody you couldn't trust. And ain't no telling what all this person did. Because for some of y'all dealing with somebody who tried to run through your family here. Sleeping around with different folks, trying to sleep with folks in your family here. Yeah, there was no reciprocity. 6 of Pentacles. No reciprocity. This person was given to other people, doing other things. What did you do? You stepped up and you took your power back. You said, it's going to be some structure here. We're going to get some order up in here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is Aries energy. But this is where you begin to feel stable. Right? Discipline. structure. This is what it was. What is the priority? What's important here? 44 on the timer. Someone could be a life path 4 here. You took your power back. You stood up for what you believed in. And you didn't let this person detour you no more. Because this person, man, ain't no telling how many times you done got gaslighted by this person. You done been lied to by this person. They probably ran guilt trips on you and everything in order for you to let them back into your energy. And you probably let them back in every time until that one day you were done. That one day they didn't expect for you to separate. They didn't expect from you to detach. They didn't expect for you to take the lead. They didn't expect for you to take your power back. Okay? They didn't expect for you to step up. Okay? And say, look, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. Somebody's coming back to speak the truth. Get ready. This is what you don't see coming. Somebody's coming back to tell you a truth. And this truth may shock you. It may be something that you just cannot believe. It may be something that you just won't be able to believe it. But it's going to bring clarity. And it's going to be the truth. Someone here wants to open up about sexuality too. Somebody's dealing with someone who wants to open up and be honest. Tired of hiding. Tired of not being honest. Tired of not being your authentic self. There's somebody here. Aries energy. I'm being led to pull one of these inner child oracle cards here. Let's see. Yeah, communication coming in. See that? Communication coming in. Aries, Leo's, Sagittarius energy. Acceptance. Acceptance. Okay? Embrace acceptance and let go of resistance. It brings peace. See, you are going to be in resistance to this person because you remember this person in this devil energy being shallow, mean, right? Mentally distorted, controlling, disrespectful, promiscuous, low vibrational, trying to intimidate, manipulate. Oh, they good in the bedroom, but that's probably about it. Okay? They're not good with partnership. Don't know what healthy relationship's supposed to look like because of the conditioning, what they were brought up in, but they didn't want to heal. Again, this is somebody who you may have given multiple chances to. So you don't trust them. To you, there is probably no healing or no hope for this particular person because of how low vibrational they are, how devilish they can be. Okay, so there's a level of acceptance that Spirit wants you to have. Spirit wants you to keep your heart open. Even if you don't want this person back, or for those of you who there may be mission with this person is for them to come back in a new energy. And then the healing that happens between the two of you is supposed to happen. It's not only just learning and healing on your own, but there's a healing that happens when you come back together as well. Okay? Acceptance. Express yourself openly and honestly. Clear the air. Somebody wants to clear the air with you. But I feel like fire signs, you're not gonna believe it, is what I feel. You're not gonna believe it. Somebody is grateful for you too. And they find your energy to be very healing. And they watch you, Page of Swords. Some of you, you're on social media and they watch your every move. Just a moment. My cards fell and I'm gonna pick them up. Okay, someone here watches your every move, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this person also knows that you're tired, like you've grown totally tired and exhausted with their energy. So they're already afraid that you're not going to believe anything they have to say. They know that you're not going to believe that they changed either. Again, this is not for everybody because everybody that comes back to you has not changed. But that's the luxury of being connected in the spirit because now you see through your third eye. They cannot fool you. You are the high priestess. You're the star. So they can't fool you. And they know this. They are aware. Remember, this person that had their butt handed to them. They had to go off and learn their own lessons. That means they've gotten a dose of their own medicine. Big time. And they may want to even tell you that much. They may express that to you as well. Because it's a part of their truth. You're dealing with somebody who wants you to think they got it all together. You're dealing with somebody who don't want you to know that they have hard times, or they done got treated bad, or they done been cheated on, lied to. They want to make it seem like they're the player of all times. Yeah, right. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, balance is coming in. I balance. Libra energy. Okay? Yeah. That's what you don't see coming. Somebody's coming back. Again, this is not for everybody. Only take it if it resonates for you, because everybody is not into anything from the past. But sometimes you must deal with your past in order to move forward and build a better future. It's real. Okay? So you know who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life. You know where you're headed in your life. You know if you've healed some things or not. And you know if you're still operating from your shadow side. Right? The question is, ask yourself, am I being honest with me? Am I being clear with me? Do I really know what I want? Have I learned my lessons? Right? You'll know. You're going to feel it. It's an energetic feeling. You can't miss it. Right? So some of you are not going to believe this person has changed, but this person has changed, and it's because y'all have a spiritual mission together. They awaken you, and in turn, you awaken them. Okay? You laid to rest Four of Swords all the low vibrational energies of chasing, right? Showing too much love, giving too much of yourself too fast, too quickly, right? You've learned lessons in that. When a person lying to you, believe them. You've learned lessons in that. When a person telling you the truth, believe them. You can see through lies now. High Priestess. You've elevated. There's a lot of elevation here that has happened with you fire signs spiritually. So a person can't just get over on you. You see right through any type of deception. You're going to see through it. It doesn't matter what level of deception it is. You'll see through it. Somebody's coming back because someone has a spiritual union that's supposed to happen. With the Lovers being here, someone that has a spiritual union that's supposed to happen. And it's going to consist of a new beginning because both of you have healed. And you're going to know who this is. So process of elimination is, if you know you don't want nobody from your past and you're not willing to work with them or heal with them, this is not for you. See how simple that is? Versus if you are open and you know you are on your spiritual path, you know that you have heard the calling and you're answering the call and manifesting the life you truly want, it consists of this person. And you'll know it because this person is going to come back expressing the truth. And only the truth. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I hope the messages were helpful. I hope that they were clear for you. And overall, guys, I do appreciate you once again for your patience. And until next time, guys, take care.